Hey guys, I forgot to tell you about the atlas before. I said I was going to come back to that later, and I didn't. Just remembered. So in the last episode there, I said before my mother kidnapped us, some months before, it could have been 6, 5, I don't know. She'd pulled out my atlas. It was a purple atlas, a little school atlas, but it was school didn't own it. We'd bought it, whatever. It was mine. Had my name in the front of it. That's what you do. You claim things. Dogs do it a different way. Just that. And this atlas that she'd grabbed and pointed out this map of Australia and said that, hey, what do you think about living there with this other fella? It wasn't my dad. And he's just been hanging around lately. I'm going, the hell are you on about, woman? And from memory, I didn't say anything. I just looked at her like she's a weirdo and left it at that. Never said anything afterwards. But I took that atlas to school and I left it in my desk. Before that, I was bringing it home every day because I owned it. It was mine. Are INFJs funny about their possessions? If you take something from an INFJ, something they care about, is it like a little dummy spit? Do they carry on a little bit too much in normal people's eyes, whatever normal people are? Do they carry on a little bit too much as a dummy spit when someone slights them by taking something they care about? It's only if you care about it though, because I know I could walk away from all my worldly possessions and it wouldn't matter to me. Would not matter. Money, nothing like that. I've never put stock in money, putting money away. I've always invested in myself. So that's just an interesting little aside there. I wonder, that's a real question for you. But this atlas, I left it at school. And in my desk, and never brought it home again. Just so that she couldn't point out some place and start making me think that, hang on, is my life going to get tipped upside down? What the hell's going on? Anyway, my partner now, her grandmother, she's dead now, but I remember going to, I think it was her 90th birthday party. She got up and did a speech and she was rambling on about all these old times, and she was quite funny with it, the things she was saying. But between every sentence or chapter, there was, anyway. So I just had to explain to you what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, she was a good old bird. So we got kidnapped 9 months later after going to a bunch of schools down there. I managed to come back with my mother for some trial reconciliation. I think it was 2 weeks or something like that. And at the end of the 2 weeks, it wasn't working out. She tried hard, I think. Not in an honest way, I think. She tried hard in the bedroom. And thinking that will fix everything, A bloke's always going to let a bird try. I don't think an INFJ would. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, at the end of the 2 weeks, I was in my bedroom supposed to go to the plane. And I said, no, not leaving here. You're going to drag me out, kicking and screaming, and I'll fight. She went and got me dad and brought him down. He had a chat to me, and he went out and says he doesn't want to go. It was totally unexpected for him. He hadn't teed it up or anything. It was me, like, nah, I'm not going. Get back, I'm not going. On yourself. I knew that I was going to be leaving all my brothers behind and all that mess, and I don't know, I was just protecting myself or something, or protecting my dad, I don't know what I was doing. I knew that my grandparents were the only good thing in my life. Really. So, and I guess my dad too, because as it turns out, I think, did I tell you about that text message my mother sent me, the most recent sort of times we've conversed, when she was having a heart attack there a few years ago, still after she'd ripped off the sister-in-law and her whole family by hundreds of thousands of dollars and kicked them out in the snow. No, it wasn't snowing, but it was, could have been. It was cold. And what was I saying? Yeah, and the text messages there, she had sort of said, I didn't have to keep you, It's the first time she's ever said something like that. She was lashing out. She was just a cat in the corner lashing out, and that's where you get some of that. Like you do in the courtrooms, and like they're trying to do to Amber Heard at the moment to get her to crack. But she, my mother was, she sent a text message there saying, I didn't have to keep you, And so that's what I'm saying about, my grandparents were the only good things in my life, but even though they would have had some influence, and I know they did, because my dad told me they did, you're going to do the right thing, boy. Shotgun wedding. She got pregnant. Takes two to tango, but, she got pregnant. And this time, because she got pregnant in school when she was 15, and that bloke bailed, didn't want to know her. So she had to go and have the baby, and her family stole it from her. So she's bitter about that. But this time around, he did the right thing, because he's good family. Did the right thing. By me. So yes, my dad was a good thing in my life too, but I didn't know that then. You don't know all that sort of stuff when you're a 9-year-old kid. So I decided to stay. And I ended up going to the last school that I was going to, I went to again. And then, it was. I went to somewhere else after that, though, actually. So the school that I'd left and was kidnapped from, I went back to that school in the same school year. So it was right towards the end of the year. And I remember going into the same classroom, and it was whatever the subject was when you pull out an atlas, and I didn't have one. But some bird that was sitting at my old desk pulled out an atlas, and I could tell it was like brand new looking. And I just saw red and snapped it off her. It's like, she was like, hey, this is mine. It's like, no, it's not. Not. Teacher got involved. Nah. Big dummy spit and all that sort of thing. And I said, it's got my name in it. I hadn't even looked at it, but I knew it was mine. Sure enough, it had my name in it. But I did a dummy spit. Someone had taken something that was mine, and it was important to me that that was the beginning of the rest of my life. That stupid map of Australia pointing to some town. Funnily enough, I think she was pointing to the town I live in now. That's funny. I only say that because the old stepfather, he ran away a few times from his mother, and she managed to trap him back one main time by having another kid getting pregnant. So he used to run away to here, where I am now. So that's a funny little thing. But yeah, I carried on like a little bitch when someone had my atlas. It was a nothing thing, a $2 book, but it meant something to me. It meant something. It had some heartfelt meaning, or yeah, I don't know quite how to articulate that, but anyway, I just wanted to tell you about the atlas. Okay, I'm out.